Lions-Niners on Sunday. We'll find out more this week, obviously, with Deebo Samuel. They said he's 50-50. My guess is he'd play, but who the hell knows? Stephen A. Smith says if Deebo don't play, we'll be happy. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he is impactful. I don't know that I would go as far as
no
Stephen
chance.
A. went. But
because the 49ers defense can create turnovers.
Well, okay. 49ers defense can create turnovers.
Right.
But let's just talk about their offense for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say Kittle, McCaffrey, Ayuk. You go down the list of playmakers that they have, without even having Deebo Samuel.
Right.
And they're a top offense.
Yes.
So does it help? Is it a benefit to the Lions that he's not available? Sure.
Yes. Now, usually at this time, we look at mock drafts because it's our Super Bowl.
We're 3 weeks into our offseason.
This year, this is Lions luck in a weird way. The Super Bowl's in Detroit, and the Lions hopefully will be picking 32nd. But right now,
the draft is in Detroit.
What did I say? The Super Bowl?
Super
My
Bowl,
mistake.
yeah.
Well, yeah, the Lions Super Bowl's in Detroit. The draft is in Detroit. And the Lions, unless they trade up, will be picking probably 30th or 31st. Who knows? Anyway, Mel Kiper, Uncle Mel, has his first mock draft. I'll go through the first 10, then we'll tell you what the Lions are going to do, okay? Caleb Williams, 1 to the Bears. This is a no-trade one, by the way. Jaden Daniels to Washington at 2. Drake May to New England at 3. Marvin Harrison Jr. to Arizona at 4. Brock Bowers, a tight end at 5 to the Chargers. Oh, Jim Harbaugh loves his tight ends. Malik Neighbors, wide receiver LSU to the G-Men. Joe Alt, the best offensive tackle in the draft, probably to Tennessee at 7. Dallas Turner, the outside linebacker from Alabama to the Atlanta Falcons at 8. Roma Dunze, the wide receiver from Washington to the Chicago Bears at 9. And at 10, Penn State's Olu Fashanu, the offensive tackle. Now, of other interest, they have, our Uncle Mel has, at 16, the Seattle Seahawks taking J.J. McCarthy.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting behind Geno for a year? Who knows?
Yep. Well, he needs to go and sit behind somebody for a year.
At least, yes, absolutely. And we scroll all the way down. So let's see where the Lions are going to pick. Boop, 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 boop. We're into the 30. At 30. Cornerback from Toledo, Quinion Mitchell. I've heard a lot of good things about him. I'm not that familiar with his work. We'll do more draft diligence as the draft gets near. It says Detroit landed a second-round steal on Brian Branch, who had 3 picks in an excellent rookie season. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough to solve this defense's issues defending the pass. Lions ranked 31st in yards per pass attempt. Mitchell leveled up this past season, not allowing a single touchdown pass as the nearest defender in coverage, despite being targeted 59 times. He picked off 5 passes in 22, gave up 4 scores, but he was much more consistent in 23, though he only had 1 interception. I'm excited to see how he performs at Senior Bowl practices next week.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Same thing. Guys from Toledo right now, I have not done my research.
Right.
But the fact that they're picking at 30, I'm a little disappointed in Uncle Mel.
Oh,
not much faith in us. I was anticipating 31 or 32.
I think most people like the previous caller.
Most people. I don't care about most people.
Well, it's Uncle Mel. Does he have the Ravens at 32nd? I should check because he's
got San Francisco at 32.
Wow, that's surprising to me because he's a Baltimorean.
Baltimore.
I think that's what they're called, aren't they? I think.
Yeah, sure, it sounds good to me.
Joe